Hey Sam, how are you? David Williams here from the David J. Williams Allstate Insurance Agency. A little bit about myself. I got into the business back in 2009. I used to be an executive at Circuit City. You probably know the story with them. They filed Chapter 11. Always had an entrepreneurial spirit. That gave me the kick I needed to do something different. Started to start my own insurance agency from scratch. Fast forward to today, 9.5 years later, we actually have several locations now and built a $22 million in reoccurring revenue business. We started with Allstate on an enhanced commission contract. And if you're familiar with that, a lot of companies will do that in insurance. When you're starting out, to help you out, help you grow, help you invest back in the business, they're giving you a higher commission up front. Eventually that goes away. That's exactly what we did. We did multiple of those contracts, leveraging that enhanced commission. One day that went away. We became an established agency and we realized that we had to figure out how to do a lot more with less resources. So I decided to double down on personal development and training and went to my first GrowthCon conference. And I always felt we had good training in our organization and good culture, but I realized we needed to have great culture and great training and take it to the next level. So I went to my first GrowthCon, met Andy and Corey. Was one of the best decisions we ever made. They introduced us to Cardone University. We made the investment and we literally had just a phenomenal opportunity. We got to go down, actually shadow being a client, shadow Grant's operation. We modeled our operation after them. So we actually retooled our infrastructure and said, okay, you know what? We're going to have a set hierarchy. So basically, when anybody starts out in our operation, they can start as low as a sales support, a telemarketer. They do well in that position. They move up to a licensed agent. From there, they become a supervisor. Our supervisors are all accountable for the results, the actions, and the training of all their team members. Each supervisor has 2 people underneath them, similar to the grants operation. And we have one overarching sales director that they all report up to that watches and protects the culture, makes sure all the right things are happening out on the floor day to day. So that's all they do is watch our sales floor to drive the right activity, the right behaviors that are driving the right results, which again, we got from Grant and his team. We realized we needed to take our culture to the next level, make it from good to great. And we set non-negotiables that we got from GrowthCon and Grant's team. So some of those non-negotiables we put in place, we sat down with our team and said, hey, these are the minimum sales goals we need out of you every single month in order for you to keep your seat here. But we knew we couldn't just do that with them out of fairness without giving them the right tools they needed to do their job. So we made sure we invested in the right tools that they needed to win with. Gave them that tools. One of those main tools was Cardone University. And we said, hey, this is the price of admission to be here. We need this much production out of you every single month, period. Another non-negotiable was similar to Grant. You see the no negativity signs allowed in all of his, throughout his operation. We put those all through our operation. Basically said a non-negotiable to work here. It's literally a terminal offense. If you come in, you're spreading, perpetuating negatively impacts our bottom line in our business, that we can't have you on the team. That being said, you can have an issue. We have an open door policy. You can come to us for anything, but we just can't have somebody perpetuating negativity. Another non-negotiable goes without saying, live with integrity with everything you do. Another non-negotiable is just to insist on excellence in everything and to leave people better off. Another non-negotiable is to train every single day and to be coachable. So part of training every single day is we actually took Cardone University, and week to week now in our leadership meetings, when we have them, we'll actually scope out where's our opportunity lie this week. And we'll say, okay, is it our biggest opportunity in the greeting, asking for the sale, tonality, motivation, whatever it may be, and we'll build out curriculum using Cardone University. Everybody comes in like clockwork now every day based off that curriculum. 9 a.m., they know what courses to hit, 3 courses in the morning. We train on it. Our sales director gets together in a huddle for another 15 minutes, role plays at it, then they hit the phone. We found there was opportunity midday when people were going to lunch and coming back too, that there was a lack of energy and they weren't hitting the phones with the same deliberate intention and tone. So we decided to train midday too. When they get back from lunch, they train, we role play, they hit the phones back sharper than ever. One thing I'll say about Andy and Corey, they over-deliver at all costs and always go above and beyond to the point where they've given my team their cell phone number to text them, call them, to do one-on-ones anytime they need. And their sales meetings every month are invaluable. They just had one with us literally today where he asked me if I could do a testimonial, which again, always happy to help them out how they help me. But they did this sales meeting literally after the meeting. People were re-energized, 2 one-call closes, just reaffirming some of the things that we talk about. When they hear it come from them, it's almost got a different weight to it. And they just deliver just tremendous value within their sales meetings. And it doesn't just stop there. They follow up after the sales meeting, checking in and tracking the results of our team. So if you're considering Cardone University or considering not doing it, it's a no-brainer. Don't even look at it as an expense, because I will assure you, I looked at it as an expense in the beginning and I had to look at it in a different light. And the way I look at it now is the expense of having even one untrained person in my organization will far outweigh any training program, especially Cardone University, that I invest in my building. I hope that helps. I hope you're on a track to crush this year strong. I know you will if you make the decision to move forward with Cardone University. If you do have any further questions on it, I'm always available for Andy and Corey. You can call my cell phone, 585-317-1168. It's 585-317-1168. And look forward to talking with you soon.